Hey guys, it's Kenneth, and welcome to my tutorial on how I play Switchfoot song, the original. Thanks for watching. Okay, so this is in the standard tuning, and the strings from top to bottom are going to be E, A, D, G, B, E. Sorry about that. Standard tuning. Obviously, the first riff is the most interesting and important. The thing about this is that you're repeating a lot of the same parts of it, but sometimes they'll be in different positions with different fingerings. This is what I found. So the way I started is I'm going to put my third finger on the top E string, 8th fret, and then I'm going to play an octave, which is 4th finger goes on the 10th fret of the D string. You take your third finger on the 8th fret of the A string and slide it up to the 10th. First finger goes on the D string 8th. Then you're going to slide your third finger on the A string 10th down to the 8th and play your first finger A string 6th fret. So that whole part is this. Right there. Then you play that 6th fret again, the A string. Now you can use either, you can just reach with your 4th finger on the D string 10th, or you can slide it. You can reach and slide it down. When I listened to the actual recording, I noticed that when in my cover, I'll just play it like this. I just keep my finger, my 4th finger there. But it sounds like they slide down a little bit and then they come back like that. So if you want to, you can take that 4th finger and slide it down. It's not that big of a deal though. So from where we are, we're here. You're right there. And then you're going to play that part again. Only it's slightly different. So you're going to slide your third finger, A string, 8th fret to the 10th of the A string. First finger D string 6th. 8th string 10 to the 12th. Slide down. Third finger. First finger on the A string 6th. And then third finger on the top E string 8th. So from all the way from what we've seen so far is going to be like this. That's how far we are. And then you're going to do the octave thing again with your 4th finger, 10th fret D string. And then do that same sliding up and sliding down on the A string. I'll give it to you anyway. A string, 8th fret, 3rd finger. Slide it up to the 10th fret. First finger D string 8th. A string 10th fret down to the 8th, slide down. And then first finger goes on the 6th fret A string. And you play that twice. And then at the end, the third time, I think you're gonna play. So you play that note 2 times or 3 times rather. And I think the last time they're gonna play a power chord. Your first finger stays on that A string 6th fret, but your third finger you can use to play the 8th fret of the D string. And then this last part, it's a power chord. Top, I'll give you the top E string. It's from the 6/6 to the 8. 6/6/6/8. And obviously your third finger will be 2 frets up from your first finger on the A string. So the whole thing will sound like this, slowly. Sorry. Ooh, bad. There we go. Oh, sorry. I actually, in my cover, I do that like that in the chromatic. So I'm on the 6th fret and I go 6 6 7 8. But I think in the recording it's actually 6 6 6 8. But I just like 6 7 8 better. So sorry if it's my playing is a little bit sketchy, or as my cousin Jordan likes to call it, scuzzy. It's a lot easier playing it faster. I'm just picking, you know, when you slow it down, it's kind of like, you know, you start missing. And then you just basically repeat that again. It's all the same thing, you just play it again. So you know, obviously they play it twice in the introduction. A little bit faster. 1 2 3 4. Now, also one other thing. After you play it the first time, you're kind of in a bad spot, because normally you start, or I start, with my 2nd finger to the octave, and then you go to the 4th. But once you're in the power chord, you know, you're in a different position. Your 1st finger is playing that C power chord. So basically all you do is just reach your 4th finger back just to where it normally would be, and then play that octave, and then keep going. So the only real difference is the power chord, you're starting here, and your 4th finger is there, as opposed to 2nd finger, top E string, 8th fret, you know, playing the octave. So, you know, it's pretty much, it's not that big of a deal. The chords after that are, I'll call out where their 1st finger goes. These are all power chords. I'm gonna say 8th fret, 4th fret, 11th, 6th. You can also play them. That's how I think Drew plays them. He plays them here. I think John plays them like this, and I showed it to you 2 different ways on my cover. I think John plays it here on the, so it's again calling out 1st finger. These are the top 2 strings, by the way. All of Drew's were on the top 2 strings. John's will be on the top 3 strings, so I'll show you. So what I think John's playing it for the intro for those chords, with Drew playing it this way. John plays it here on the, I believe, on the 8th fret. Again, I'm calling out where my 1st finger goes. Then I come to 1st finger on the 11th fret. This is now the A and D strings. That was the, you know, 11th and then 13th with my 3rd finger. And then you just go up 1 string this way to the 11th and 13th of the E and A strings. And then you go back down to the 6th fret with your 1st finger. 3rd finger goes on the 8th fret. And those are on the E and A strings. So you have a couple ways to play it. Drew plays it like this. John plays it like this. No, yeah, pretty much. And you're now in the verses. Hold on, let me just see how much time. Oh, good. We're at about 9 minutes right now. Sorry about this. So now we are in the verses. Obviously, in the beginning, there's no guitar part, so I'm just doing this with my, you know, in the interim while there's no guitar. If you want to know where that is, that's on the top E string, 8th fret. And again, I'm palm muting top E string. And 4th finger goes on the 11th E string. Then I just reach back with my 1st finger, 6 6 7 8, like that. The 2 chords that go in between, or that's actually 3 chords. That's going to be power chord 6th fret, 4th fret, and then 1st fret. And again, your 3rd finger goes 2 frets up and 1 string down from your 1st finger. So, and now you're in the chorus. Chorus chords are really easy. It's going to be power chord, again calling out 1st finger, 6th fret, or sorry, 8th fret, to 6, to 1. Again, play that. You're going to play that 3 times. Last time is you're going to go 4, 4th fret, power chord. Stay there, and then you're back into the between the 1st chord and the 2nd verse. You play that again, and then right after you're done with that, you're going to go into the octaves. So just know. You need to know, obviously, so that you're going to end on that C power chord, which is your 1st finger is a power chord 8th fret. And then from there, you put your 1st finger. I use my 1st finger on the 10th fret D string, and your 4th finger on the B string 13th. And that's an octave. And basically, you only play those strings. You muffle everything else. And obviously you'll figure out where to play them. Sometimes you'll go down to you'll slide down 2 frets down to the 8th fret, and then go back to the 10 power chord. It's a type of a power chord because it's still a 5th technically, but or that's an octave actually. So there's the octave. Then you go back down to the same bridge between the verse and the chorus, which is 6 6 4 4 high chords to the 1. Now you are into the 2nd chorus, which is the same exactly as the 1st chorus. After the 2nd chorus, you go back into the chords that were right after the intro. So you go into these chords, Drew style or John style. Then you're back into this. Now, the very last one goes into, obviously the bridge between the 2nd and last chorus. You start it out normally, and you're going to end it almost exactly the same way. You play it like that once. Right there, you're going to switch to the G string 1st finger. And this is how I play it. I'm not sure how they play it, but this is how I play it. So 1st finger G string 5th fret. I slide up to the 8th fret G string with my 1st finger. 3rd finger goes on the 10th. And then you bend it up a half step. And then play your 1st finger 8th fret G string. So, and the note that you're bending up to is the 11th fret of the G string. So, if I wanted to just hammer it on, or these are the notes that you're playing, like that, but you just bend it. So after that, this is how it goes. This is leading into that part. So it happens pretty quick. And then the mystery chord, one of the YouTubers or users, it might have been on my Facebook page, had just pretty much had the song down, but wondered about the chord. The chord that I am hearing, I can hear every part, or for the most part. I'm not, obviously I always say I'm not exactly sure that this is what they're playing, but it's pretty close. And it, fits well on your hand, where they are on the neck. So what I do is I put my second finger on the 10th fret of the D string, first finger G string 9th, and then I use my third. You can use your third. I use my fourth finger. I put my fourth finger on the B string 11th fret, and you're gonna muffle all the other strings. Yeah, you play it 3 times. So now, this is the way that I've figured out that it fits into my hand. Again, I'm not going to say this is exactly what they're playing. So, I use my third, second, and first fingers to play the D string 13th, the G string 12th fret, and the B string 11th fret. After I play those 3 notes, I'm going to shift. I'm going to go with my third finger. It's a pick and a pull off. Third finger on the D string 15th. And the pull off is your first finger. Your first finger on the 13th fret of the D string. Let me lower this a tiny bit. There we go. So it's there. And then you just go down or up 1 string to the A string and play the 15th of the A string with your third finger. And then first finger, you just basically stay there, first finger 13th D, and then 15th of the A. So that whole part from here that's how I play it. I also found that you can play it this way. My hand isn't big enough, so if you want to just freeze the camera and figure out, I won't go into telling you how to do that. Doing it that way. This is the 12th fret, so that's how it looks. Ding! That's an alternate way to play it. So that's the first one. So you're gonna play that awesome chord again. I think it's a 7 chord, 3 times. And then right there, your third finger is gonna go on the 11th fret of the E string, and you're gonna hit it and bend up a whole half step. A whole step. The note you're aiming for is the 13th of the E string, and you're gonna go up. And then you're playing the fourth finger of the B string 13th. Again, I use my third finger on the B string, bend it up a whole step, which means, and the note you're aiming for is the 13th of the B string. That is on the 11th fret. Then you reach back with your G string, 8th fret. So the third one, the second one goes like this. Like that. So the whole thing from that point sounds like this. And then you play, now continue on, you're going to play that same chord again 3 times. Now, where your second finger is right now, put your first finger, and you're going to put that first finger, that's on the 10th fret D string, slide it up to the 13th of the D string, play that note, so you just slide it. Then you can put your third finger on the 15th of the D string, and you play that. You're going to pick it twice. The second one bending up to the 16th note, or 16th fret note of the D string. Then first finger on the 13th D string, and then third finger 15th A string. Then you play that chord again. You play it 4 times this time. And then I'm not sure if it's a trill or just a really wide vibrato. You could trill it if you wanted to, but that's on the B string, 12th fret. You can either do it really fast vibrato or trill the 12th and 13th of the B string. So I will play the whole part of that bridge very slowly, starting from the G string. Or sorry, that's how it goes. Sorry. Or up to speed from that part. Well, it's like this. Ooh, nasty. Yeah, and that is basically it. You're back into the chorus. And one other thing is obviously you play it a little bit. Yeah, I think you play it 6 or 7 times, because it's the last chorus. You play those 8th fret, 6, and 1. You play those, I think, 6 or 7 times, and then again you're here. The original. And then do that awesome slide down. So, yeah, I hope you guys got all that. I know it is a little bit, got a little bit tedious, but thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. I also do have a Twitter account, which I'll be putting here. No, on this side. Twitter is here. Facebook is here. And Blogspot is here. They won't be clickable, but oh, also you can watch my latest video, or you can watch my cover right here of the original. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.